What I believe is that you should speak when you have something to say. I release an album when I've got something to say, when I've got something on my heart, when I truly felt I've gotten a rema from God and I want to express it in my music. Not just release music because it's that time of the month that, I need to record new songs, because that is me saying, just speaking without necessarily having something to say. The thing with me also with music, I want to make music that sort of I want to make. What I feel at a time, people like sort of an artist to stay within the same sphere or same sound. I mean, I like to evolve.
Pompi, do you ever feel people take advantage of you because you're now a Christian, and in some people's minds it's an obligation for you to be nice? Do you think you're too nice?
I would say no. In the beginning, because obviously before you mature as a Christian, you sort of want to live according to the expectations you feel people have of you. But now, I mean, I'm a bit more bold with my yes, and my yes is yes, my no is no. I wouldn't say now that people would take advantage of me, no. But I understand where you're coming from, because actually that happens so much in the industry in regards to the gospel, in the gospel circles. But yeah, I mean, just set standards, set procedures that need to take place in regards to. So we've sort of established procedures for every single possible thing that I could do as an artist.
You always speak of youth empowerment, dude. Do you think people are out there thinking, well, Pompi looks like a guy who comes from money? How does he expect us to be where he is with all that inspiring talk in his music?
I would say that they're just making excuses on that one. I wouldn't say it's really not what you started with, it's really what you've made from it. I will say that I grew up in a home where I never slept hungry, but again, I wouldn't say that I got anything on a silver platter. Anything that I've had to work for. Down to the smallest of things I've had to work for. My parents sort of didn't want me to be a dependent. So it's why, for example, my approach to music is basically being independent and having great management skills, being brilliant at managing yourself. People are given talents, for example, the proverbs of the talents. So one is given one. Unfortunately, yes, we don't all start at the same place. But God didn't excuse the one that he gave one. In the parable, it doesn't say that the one who got to the one was excused because they said that I buried it. And then the one with 5 actually was given more because he multiplied it. It's really about what gifting you have. God gives provision to everyone. I don't believe that God has created someone without a gifting, without a treasure. There's something that everyone has that is a gift to people. Seek ye first the kingdom, seek ye first even the assignment and the purpose that the kingdom has for you. And all these things shall be added. For me, my role in the kingdom is to sing. I am doing my role in the kingdom, and I believe that all things have followed me as well. And I believe that for anyone. Birds and fish and lions don't have conferences for poverty alleviation. They don't. Why? We are supposed to be more brilliant creations than them. But I think the thing is that because they don't have free will, they automatically perform within their purpose. We have free will, so we can choose not to play the role that God has given us. So that's where byproducts like poverty, like things like that come into play. So yeah, I encourage everyone to find what it is that they are called for, their assignment, and give it to the community. It's not for them to keep, it's for them to give.
Do you think you've managed to get your music to where you think it needs to go? Because honestly, I want to master to forget your music. So are you managing?
Not yet. I would say we're at 5%. Our vision is global. It's why, I take my time also. Zambia is not the only geographic location in this world where people need Jesus. So I don't make my music exclusively also for Zambia. I don't believe any artist should make any music exclusively for Zambia. God calls people to the nations, not to a nation. There's no verse in the Bible that says I've called you to a nation. So essentially what I would say 5%. Here in Zambia I believe that we've done pretty well. In countries like Uganda as well. In countries like Kenya, Namibia, Malawi as well. But even there is still a lot of room to grow. We need now to take the gospel to the people who sent it to us, which is like America and the British people.